We're in Whitechapel, Gallery 46 or 46 Gallery, I'm not sure. And it's Daniel David Freeman. BIOMECH Changed My Life. Let's go see how it changed his life. Yo! Okay, where are we? Somewhere in Whitechapel, which is in London. London, UK. Yeah, just going to get this out of here and then going to go to a gallery. Yes, we're on another gallery visit today in Whitechapel. Gallery is called, I think, 46 Gallery or Gallery 46. It's in kind of, I think, like a disused officey something or other. Just quite nice, you know, kind of like a repurposed building for art. I can see the gallery here. Here it is here. The show I'm seeing is by Daniel David Freeman. I'll put his details down below. I'll put his name down below. I'll do something or other. But yes, Daniel, I actually went and did my master's with Daniel. So, 2017-18, I believe it was. Yeah, which is a few years ago now. Did my master's with him. So, you know, it's nice to kind of reconnect, I guess, or at least with his artwork, whether he's here or not, I'm not sure. And then see some of his work, because I haven't seen it since school, you know. Yes, it'd be really good to kind of reconnect with his work. See, here's the show here. I don't think that's his, but it might be, because today again is the last day. I thought tomorrow was the last day, but luckily I managed to kind of sneak in there, or will manage to sneak in there once I get in there. The show is called BIOMECH Changed My Life, which, you know, is quite a profound statement. You know, perhaps some sort of epiphany from Daniel, I'm not sure. BIOMECH obviously is like, if you don't know the term, it's kind of like a combination between biology, humans, animals, you know, the natural world, and mech is mechanical, whether it's digital or industrial, you know, the unnatural world, shall we say. So I guess it's like an amalgamation of that. I've seen a few photos of the stuff. Also, I know his work from previous, having studied with him. So generally kind of, like, how would I describe his work? His work's kind of illustrative, but it's kind of, I guess these, gosh, if he's watching, hard. Illustrative, but kind of done over the top of these kind of, I would call them ready-made objects, ready-made 2D objects, like, I don't know, you know, materials and things like that. He's kind of found materials, you know. From what I remember, he was quite interested in kind of this crossing over of time lines and time scales. So maybe like you're taking a lot of inspiration from kind of, I guess, 90s kind of skateboarder, punkish stuff, like streetwear. But then also this, yeah, and then I guess kind of lowbrow, if that's a hard word to put maybe into context. But yeah, then dealing with like street fashion and stuff. Yes, anyway, let's go. I think he's just seen me at the window and I'm here, blah 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 to you. Let's go and see him. All right, catch you in there. What's it called again? Whitechapel. We're in Whitechapel, Gallery 46 or 46 Gallery, I'm not sure. And it's Daniel David Freeman. BIOMECH Changed My Life. Let's go see how it changed his life. Okay, guys. Yes, that was the show. Daniel David Freeman at 46 Gallery in Whitechapel. Today was the last day. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see it yourself, but maybe you can see it via this video, or you've just seen it via this video. Daniel was there actually, which was really good to catch up with him. Gave me kind of a bit of a lowdown on what it's all about. So yeah, basically they're kind of, I guess, a whole series of various semi-limited edition screen prints, or at least they're kind of multiple screen prints across like found imagery, or like, it's, I guess, yeah, so the title of it is BIOMECH Changed My Life. So, you know, like I said before, BIOMECH, you know, this kind of mix between biology and the mechanical, you know, but this is then screen printed over the top of, yeah, I guess what he said was kind of all these old other pieces of his work, but also like very personal kind of items, or 2D kind of yeah, images and stuff from his life. I think that kind of, he was telling me that kind of makes it then more personal, you know, the idea of a screen printed edition. It's this mechanical kind of process, but then what makes each piece individual is the fact that behind the screen print there's these personal things, you know, these things from his life, like whether it's past artwork or like memorabilia, you know, from his life. Yeah, I mean, you can see all sorts of weird stuff there, you know. He obviously explained it a lot better than I did, or could. But yeah, still a great show. So what I kind of took away from it, or at least what I can relate it to, or if I'm going to put it into some sort of context, you know, it's this idea of, I guess, a cross between kind of the street imagery. He also has this clothing brand, or had a clothing brand for a while. I think it kind of pops in and out of, like, whether it's art or whether it's fashion or whether it's, you know, streetwear or illustration. You know, I think that's kind of something that's quite interesting about his work. It kind of crosses a lot of boundaries, even in terms of its medium, or its context, or its I guess hierarchy, you know, but breaks down these hierarchies between fine art, fashion, lowbrow, street wear, street art, illustration, screen printing. You know, it crosses all these mediums, but also crosses all these tiers. So he had all these screen prints. A lot of them, you know, it's this one kind of guy with a mohawk, you know, kind of punky kind of thing. I guess kind of this, I don't know, you know, what I would imagine from some sort of future or futuristic world, in a way, like, you know, biomechanical world, something like you'd see, I don't know, in Blade Runner or something like that, you know, some weird character that you'd see there with a big mohawk. And then he's in various images, like it's a slightly different kind of illustration or slightly different image, but within them there's very, you know, there's similarities. You know, it's obviously a character that plays a role within the narrative of the pieces. You know, this kind of iconographic or icon or motif that kind of can cross between all these images and then bring it in as a cohesive kind of show. But then underneath him, so underneath this guy, underneath the screen print, are like all these personal, you know, personal memorabilia, personal items. So I guess it's, you know, it's quite interesting to see this, I guess, this fictional character then get overlaid on top of Daniel's life. And then there's kind of you know, again, these like layered screen prints. There's some images, some paintings. I would call paintings because they're on canvas, although they are screen prints, I guess, with paint on them. So, you know, you can make up your mind how you want to define a painting. But these paintings, which are again like these screen printed, you know, monotone black and white imagery of kind of like intestines or like organs mixed in with these weird like mechanical things. So, you know, the BIOMECH idea, right? And then there's these other parts which kind of fit these motifs, whether it's the guy, it's the Get a Life, which is his brand, you know, is printed, or they're on patches, which is then adapted or put on to garments. Yeah, so it's then this thing of the wearable, you know, these usable objects, the wearable objects, you know, like whether it's a t-shirt or whether kind of what else was there, like a jacket, like a sleeveless kind of jacket, with, you know, again, these images on them. Right, that'll probably do, I think, with me maybe butchering the meaning or context of his pieces. Yeah, I really like the show. Great to see that he's still making work. What did you think of the show? Let me know down below. And, you know, as usual, do those things that I keep telling you to do, which are like, subscribe, and yeah, like I just said, comment. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Not sure what it'll be, but it'll be something. See you there.